welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 477. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting the word out, you are in the right place. Good morning and happy Saturday and happy August. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "That which we persist in doing becomes easier for us to do. Not that the nature of the thing itself is changed, but that our power to do is increased." Ralph Waldo Emerson. Well, once again, good morning and happy August in the never-ending year. And today I want to talk about seemingly simple lessons in writing and beyond. So you know how when you're learning something new and your teacher, your coach, your mentor, however you're learning, gives you a seemingly straightforward piece of advice, and upon hearing it, you're like, yeah, it totally makes sense. I get it. But then for whatever reason, when you go to apply it, you're just like, oh no, I actually don't understand how to do this. I recently learned this in my aerial training, where after being told by my super patient instructors for a couple years now, how fully engaging your legs is the key to the best pointed poses, the best mounts, the pointed toes, everything in general in the aerial arts. Engaged legs makes everything prettier. Now, to be clear, I did hear them this whole time. I heard them say it a lot. I promise you I was not trying to ignore my instructors or be a bad student in any way. But what I recently realized is that what I was missing was the capacity to fully understand and apply what they were telling me. I was missing the related skills, not to mention the fully formed leg muscles. But the related skills to be able to not only fully engage my legs, but to do so while in motion and in a way that was supported by my other actions. Therefore, the seemingly simple instruction of engage your legs was essentially falling on deaf ears, or more specifically, it was falling on ears that were not ready to learn. I've seen and I've learned from myself early on the same thing in writing. Sometimes my coaching clients, who are typically first-time authors, will hear me say something early on in their coaching program, so early on in the writing of their manuscript, but they won't fully understand how to apply it in their writing until later on. Before they're able to apply the lesson, they need to first put in the practice and learning that is necessary to understand the lesson in a way that they can apply it. So my advice in these situations is to be patient. Take in the information, take in the lesson, even if it doesn't initially make sense or if you're having trouble applying it. And then keep practicing the craft of writing. The best way I found to do that, of course, is by repetition. Keep writing, keep kicking out those words, keep learning, and eventually, the intersection of lessons, practice, and the distinctions you've picked up to understand those lessons will click into place like a puzzle in your brain. And you'll look back on that lesson and say, now I get it. Now I know how to apply it. Now I know how to point my toes. So above all, keep seeking the knowledge you need to become a better writer. And eventually all the things you're learning and all the things you don't understand about writing a book will click into place and make sense. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. We have there motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, everything you need to become an author. Inc. Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.